Welcome to Ugly Truck. Today, I got a new truck, and by new, you know what I mean. This is a 1965 Chevy C10. It is a two-wheel drive long bed, our favorite flavor. So, fits into our collection pretty nicely. Definitely qualifies as an ugly truck. I'm not usually a huge fan of the walk around. Sometimes it gets kind of boring, but wanted to show you guys, whether you love patina or not, you have to admit this is the coolest thing you've ever seen. It's had a little bit of body work done here, little patch. Apparently there was an incident here. Gonna have some sweet exhaust when we fire it up. As you can see, body wise it's pretty rough. It's got one super cool wheel. All the others are just plain old steel wheels. But this truck has, originally I guess it had a straight six in it and 4-speed, and the straight six has been swapped out. The owner said it's a 283. We actually haven't owned a 283, so I'm excited to check it out and to tear into it. And it's got my favorite valve covers, the stamped Chevrolet valve covers. Definitely gonna have to pull those off and paint them. This truck was last licensed in 07, and since then it's spent most of those years parked, I guess for the turn signals. If you've ever torn into one of these steering columns, you know it's kind of a booger to get everything put back where it goes. So gonna have to address that at some point, I guess. But as far as the rest of the interior goes, if you don't look at the floor pans, everything is great. This seat, this is the nicest seat we've ever bought. It's got the 4-speed in it, got some extra gauges. Apparently we have heat, in case you want to bring the heat. But the floor pans are pretty interesting. There's just some layers. It looks like, you know, the typical rockers and floor pans over here, and they just used what they had. It's super solid, I will say that. But I guess when they got to the dimmer switch, they said, ooh, we'll just put it here. Here. But the area above the windshield that rots out, it actually looks pretty solid. The windshield itself is cracked, which is a bummer. And it looks like it's got a brand new gas tank in it. So hopefully that means that it's not full of junk. But at least it was parked for something simple like that. When we got this truck, we actually were dropping a car off for a customer, and it was parked next to his shop. And we asked about it, and he said there was some sentimental value there to him, but he ended up giving us a call and decided he would part with it. So now we've given it a new home in the Ugly Truck collection. It fits right in, and ever since it showed up, I've been so excited to tear into this thing and hear it run. So I'm gonna go make a list of parts that I'm probably gonna need, and tomorrow morning we're gonna tear into it and get this thing running.
Alright, so we've got another old truck that we're going to try to bring back to life. We're not sure how long it's been since it ran, but it's been a while. We know that it's been well over 5 years. So we're going to do the usual thing that we do to them. We're going to fuel, spark, and air is what we're going to see what we got. We're going to we'll start by rotating this motor over by hand a couple times. Remember, a full rotation of an engine takes 2 turns of the crankshaft. So I'm going to rotate the engine over by hand a couple of turns and make sure everything feels okay when I do that. And if that's okay, then we're going to disconnect the fuel going to it, and then we'll work on giving her a squirt down the carburetor once we get it to turn over and see if it's got spark. So that'll be the simplest way for us to figure out if it'll run. We know we're going to keep this thing, so no matter what, it's going to come back to life one way or the other. So we're going to go ahead and put new oil in it also before we even try to fire it up. So let's get going on it. We're gonna clean it off a little bit first too before we do that. So before we really get started. So ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
It's a fuel filter.
Nice job.
Thanks.
I still think that old one would work fine.
It's cute. Look at it.
It is pretty cool.
It would be cool if you could get a new filter for it, like a new element, you know?
Yeah.
But
I don't think all that stuff going into the carburetor would be a problem at all.
no.
Can I turn it over?
Oh, I guess we should see if it turns over.
This thing doesn't have a bolt on the front of the crankshaft, so I'm just going to do it this way. It's turning.
Turning. So far, so good.
Yep.
No crunchy noises.
Nope. Yeah, it actually turns over pretty easy. Oh, you know what else is pretty easy?
What's that?
Subscribing to the Ugly Truck Experience on YouTube.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah, it's free also.
Wow.
It's pretty nice.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, it is.
They sound like cool people.
All right, so it turned over.
I was looking at this carburetor. I've never seen one like that. What is that? It just says 4-jet?
Yeah, it's the Rochester I guess not a quadrajet, but 4-barrel carburetor before like quadrajets came out. So it's pretty cool. I've never had to work on one, but it's space age looking.
Yeah.
So it looks like it was rebuilt not too long ago. So I hope it just works fine.
Yeah, it's super clean inside too.
Right.
So hopefully that's a good sign.
Yep. Something's leaking down here, so that's a bummer, but we'll figure that out.
That might be WD-40.
Oh.
I sprayed that down, so.
Oh. It's like a dryer plug. See what we got. All right. Invisible cab mounts.
Sweet.
If there were mounts there, it'd be okay. You know? This one, not this side.
Yeah, this side, I did poke my head under there. It's a little rough.
Right.
You can see the floor patch in there and the original floor pan. You can see outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that. It's got a Wix oil filter on it.
Ooh, holy smokes.
Anytime you see that, that's a good sign. Person loved this vehicle. Yes. Cool.
Looks like oil.
Just oil.
Does it smell good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Smell like roses?
Yeah.
Lilacs?
Oh yeah. Most everything on this is like brand new.
Yeah. Think so?
Yeah. It's not too bad. We've definitely done worse.
I don't know. I don't know if we've ever done rustier.
I'm definitely gonna have to redo the exhaust. This will be my second exhaust job.
I knew the exhaust would kill you.
Yeah. The trailing arms are shot.
Yeah. They're still not as bad as the ones that were on the 72.
No.
Your 72 might be the rustiest truck we have.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's awesome. Love it. Not that bad.
It is sweet. As ugly as the exhaust is, what if we fire it up and it's like the best sounding exhaust you've ever heard? Would you still redo it?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Just on principle?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you even look inside the air breather? See what was in there?
Huh. It's got a Wix air filter.
Huh.
There's nothing in here.
Where's the mice and the snakes?
I know. There's not even wasps and dirt daubers.
I don't know. This thing might just need a tune-up.
Yeah. It might not need anything. You know? What if it just goes? It's gonna be the lamest video. Something has to be broken.
Move, dog. Really?
Did you get squished?
Oh, it still has the AAA stickers on it, so. If we
Oh, yeah.
need to get towed or anything, it'll be good.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll give them a call.
Alright. Well, let's put a battery in it and see what happens.
Cool. Should we put some oil in it?
Huh?
Should we put some oil in it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay. The batteries are nothing's on fire.
Yay. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Glum, 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 glum.
I don't know. This one's so put together. Let's just try and let's see if the coil has power with the key on.
Okay.
And then we'll just try and turn it over with the key for once.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna use jumper wires and hope they don't get caught in the fan?
No.
What am I gonna worry about the whole time?
There's other things. And, alright, so again, flat tappet camshaft, some extra zinc, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like snot.
And then for oil, Rotella conventional 1540. At least when the oil fill tube is in the intake manifold, at least you know all the STP is not just sitting in the upper valve cover or underneath the valve cover, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's so thick. And then check that out. Somebody actually used the rubber seals on the ends, unless this thing's never been torn apart. I doubt it's gone that long without being torn apart.
It looks like it was used for a work truck, so I'm sure it's got some miles on it.
This truck's maybe got 50, 60,000 on it is all.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if grab a test light, we'll see if the coil's got power. Alright, so go turn the ignition to the on position.
Okay. Okay.
That's it, right?
I believe so.
There it goes. Did you have to fiddle with it a bunch to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna try cranking it over.
Okay. Oh, hang on. The junction box on the thing is smoking on the firewall. That's stupid.
Oh, that's the resistor.
Okay. I want to fire it up, not set it on fire.
It should be fine. Just keep watching that.
Okay.
Change anything there. So.
Ooh.
Any gas coming out of the tube?
Nope. Hang on, let me grab a can before I make a big mess. Okay. Nothing.
Okay. That was nice. Power still. Yep, still got power. Resistor's not smoking.
Anymore. Got it.
Okay, on this thing, somebody's already done this, but the starter wire, it comes out of here, it's blue, not purple. Alright, so it's the one that goes down to the starter solenoid to crank it over to gauge the starter. Okay. There we go. Let's give it some gas. The ignition's on. Holy smokes.
Okay.
Anything coming out of the fuel pump yet?
No.
No.
No. I can't believe how quiet it is.
I know, it's weird. You still like the exhaust?
No, I want to cut it off now.
It sounds like an Isuzu.
It does. This is my 1965 Kia. Ooh, I got an idea. There's already holes over here. So what if we just ran the exhaust to there?
Sounds like on this thing we could just chop the exhaust off and it would sound like both these things you drive.
That's crazy. Because I mean, it's short.
Oh, we gotta get some fuel going.
We're gonna drive this thing today.
What's it look like?
It's pretty clean. It's real clean.
Okay.
Cool. Maybe we're making up for the Blazer. That one was way too hard and this one's way too easy. I think it's just happy to be here. You know?
Huh.
I can't believe it just rained.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So make sure you look at your arrows. Got your arrow?
Goes towards the carburetor?
Okay. Yep. A note, that is a Wix filter.
Yep.
We use good filters here. Not junk. That one was only, it was 50 cents more.
Yeah.
Than the cheap brand one. I have really high hopes with that carburetor the way it looks.
It's super clean.
Pretty optimistic. And now we just got to figure out some way to make this thing louder.
I know. Like, out of looking at all the trucks we've got, you would think this one would be just stupid loud.
Right.
That it's by far the quietest. Pressure in the...
It's got coolant. It's even green. Oh no. We'll be doing laps in no time. Fuel filter's on.
Yep.
Probably have to have something maybe to smack the top of the carburetor with if we need to get the float unstuck, or worst case I guess it would be coming out the vent, which is right here. We'll go turn the key back on.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know, she's being sad. You want the truck to be louder.
Oh, that's a stupid truck.
Does quiet exhaust make you sad? Oh, me too. Ready?
Here we go. Grab something that smacked the top of the carburetor. started it up.
No smoke. It's too quiet. It started too easy. Saving that.
Sorry.
I thought it was a cookie.
Huh?
I thought it was a cookie.
I'll put it under your pillow tonight.
Ooh, a snack.
Do something to start making a weird noise.
Yeah, and now it's smoking a little bit.
The alternator is charging.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us today. Truck runs. We didn't do anything. It doesn't even sound cool. I don't know. Sorry. Is it too good to be true?
Yep. The fuel pump was leaking like crazy. So I'm gonna pull it off and run to the parts store and see if I can't find one that matches it. So, we will be driving this today. Because that's not a 1965 fuel pump, so find out what that is.
Okay, so while Jerry is on his way to get the fuel pump, I'm gonna make a new hold down or make this one work for the air cleaner. They had two nuts underneath here, just loose. So when we took it apart, they went over there somewhere. So I'm just gonna trim this up probably, maybe find a new nut to go on top of it, but it would be nice if the air cleaner stayed on it. So that's what we're going for. Threads are kind of boogered up right there, so we can run the nut over it a few times with some WD-40 and see if that loosens it up a little bit. I could probably just invest in a new one, but where's the fun in that? And it just had a plain old little 7/16 nut on it, so I'm gonna see what we've got in the drawer. Maybe we've got like a flange nut, or a wing nut would be super cool. Alright, I'm settling for the same nut and a washer. Yay! Oh yeah. Definitely gonna go faster now.
fuel line for it.
Ooh,
Fuel injection line, which is unnecessary.
it's a little excessive.
Yeah. So I got that going for me.
Yeah, I got that going for me.
Where are we going to drive to? Huh?
No.
Oh, I can't wait to see you drive a 4-speed.
I've driven a 4-speed.
Not good.
Well, you didn't specify.
No. So you cleaned off the air filter?
I wiped the outside of it. So I made it prettier.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
No, I love that. Like, I jokingly said, I'm going to pull these valve covers off and paint them. But now, I think I really am, because it's a good engine. Or I don't know. It hasn't blown up yet.
Oh, I think it is a good engine. Whether or not it has enough power to move out of its own way,
Well,
that'll be left to see, but
yeah, but it'll be fun to putt around, and then when we get the Duramax in it, then it'll really have some horsepower.
if it's a 283, I say we put a turbocharger on it.
I'm all in. Let's do it. Hope so. Oh, the headlights work. The dimmer switch works. That's crazy. Say it again.
The flight indicator comes on.
The indicator actually works? Holy smokes. Ha! That's crazy.
Is this one still going?
Yeah.
Alright. You ready to go?
Yeah.
What kind of dog can't jump in a truck by itself?
I don't know. Probably saw the floor pans.
Yeah. Worried about tetanus?
Got reverse.
I think it's good. Take her for a ride?
Yeah, you want to go?
Yep. Scoot over. Scoot over. Oh.
Here.
Second gear.
Oh, we got the second gear.
in the glove box?
There isn't one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it takes a screwdriver to get it open. There's nothing in there.
Oh, so feel free to use your visor.
Yeah.
Whoa. Serious power.
It's got more power than it sounds like it has.
So suspension is amazingly pretty good.
Got a radio?
Radio works. Oh, it's got an equalizer also.
Holy smokes.
Oh man. Good. Third gear.
Nope. Found it.
We know it's there. We heard it grind.
Can't find them, grind them. Oh, that's a good noise. What do you think? Do you think it'll spin the tires?
Oh yeah.
Think so?
Oh yeah. That'll spin the tires. Second gear, no
Better
problem.
hold second, yeah. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. This thing is gonna be fun in the snow.
Yep. You like it, maybe?
We've got that 307 deposit track
Yeah.
sitting back there.
Ripley's like, I don't know.
Yeah, Ripley's not sure about the 4-speed. A lot of scary noises. I can't get over how good this thing runs.
Yeah, this is sweet.
It's crazy.
It's amazing. It's a true testament to Chevy engineering.
Think so?
Yeah. I can't get out of the door. Oh, we lost some of the floor.
Oh no. No, we did. Oh no. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a ton of fun. This truck is a great example of some old junky truck that's been sitting around and it fires up and it runs and drives, and we've had a great time with it today. So if you know where one of these is sitting, go check it out. Go ask about it. Maybe it's behind your grandpa's barn. Maybe it's behind your weird neighbor's shed. But wherever it is, go find it and go fix it. We'll catch you next time.